Hey guys, how's it going? Today we will have something new, something refreshing. That's me actually, because it's my first video. But today we're gonna talk about a question that has not been answered yet by me, especially. And that is, how many species will there be in No Man's Sky? As most of you guys know, No Man's Sky universe is completely made out of math. It is procedurally generated. In other words, the planets, the asteroids, space stations, and of course the species are all generated by algorithms. So after of course making the algorithms, you only have to make a few body parts, a few legs, a few bodies, a few heads. If you have these heads and bodies and legs, you can all just combine them and they will form new creatures. So guys, let's get into the math. If you would put it very simple, you can have 3 heads, 2 types of legs, 2 body types and 3 tails. If you combine these body parts, you can have 3 times 2 times 2 times 3, which is exactly 36 creatures only by making 10 body parts. The amount of creatures you can make is also growing exponentially with the amount of body parts you make. So if we take a look at these images leaked from Hello Games, we can see that all of these creatures have the same build. They have 4 legs, they have the same kind of body structure, they have about the same head, but all are different body parts still. Because of this, we can say how many of these kind of creatures there are possible. I have counted about 12 horns, 12 head forms, 16 types of ears, 11 back horns, 13 different colors, 7 different fur patterns, 9 tail types and 14 different leg types. And with this I probably haven't counted like 1/10 of all the characteristics these animals can have. They even let them make the procedurally generated sounds of an animal by how big their throat is. There's a video down below in the description where you can see how this works. If you are in the description anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, because otherwise bad things will happen. Back to the heads, tails, back horns and all that stuff. If we only would combine the 94 body parts, we would get a ginormous number for only those 94 body parts. And we make all the possible creatures out of it, we would have 290,594,304 creatures possible with only these body parts. Think about it, how many it will be when you get to 10,000 body parts per animal kind. 10,000 body parts per bird, 10,000 body parts per fish, 10,000 body parts per plant. You get the idea. It would be a lot of creatures, you know? A lot of creatures. With this information, I hope you can understand how it is possible to make this many creatures in so little time of a few years. So, back to the chalkboard again. How many species are there actually in the whole universe of No Man's Sky? Let's do the math. So, let's say there are 1000 different species on every habitable No Man's Sky planet. 10% of the planets are habitated by alien life. No Man's Sky's universe has 18 quintillion 446 quadrillion 744 trillion 73 billion 709,551,616 planets. 10% of that is 1 quintillion 846 quadrillion 774 trillion 407 billion 370 million 955,000 161.6 planets. So if we do this 10% times 1000 of the species that is on an average habitable planet, we get an enormous number. Well, if all these numbers weren't enormous at itself, but we get the enormous number of 1,674,674,470,370,955,161,600 species in the whole motherfucking universe. That is about the same number that there are grains of sand on Earth. It is 12,339,572,190,000,000 times the radius of the Earth, and it's about the same amount of kilograms your mama is.
That's right!
Sadly, we're getting at the end of the video, guys. I hope it was informative, I hope you had a fun time, and if you had, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. This has been the Giraffe, and I'm saying goodbye.